Hello students. So I hope you all are studying really well and have gone through the previous videos which I have made on ecosystem. So in those simultaneous series I am continuing with chapter number 8, that is how do organisms reproduce. I have got text messages from some of you that you had problem in the subtopic the importance of variation, how do variations takes place. So today I'll be touching upon that topic, and so let's see. Sorry. See what happens. What did I tell you in the class? That DNA is copied in our cell, right? To pass on this genetic information from one generation to another. What is DNA copying? It is a sort of chemical reaction in our body, isn't it? Now, what happens during this chemical reaction? Obviously, there will be some errors, isn't it? There will be some errors. It's a chemical reaction, very natural thing. Now, these errors also gets copied. These errors gets copied, and these leads to variation from the original organism. So DNA copying is taking place in our body, which DNA copying means it's a sort of chemical reaction. During chemical reaction we will have some errors, and these errors also gets copied, and thus it leads to variation from the original organism. This process is what is known as variation. Now what happens, let's see. Variation can be seen at both individual level and species level. All right. So in terms of individual level, it can be good. Variation can be good or bad. In terms of species level, it is always good. Like let's see what happens here. Suppose here we have a bacteria, bacteria we are having it. Okay. Now this bacteria can stay at a temperature of 20 degrees Celsius, and this 20 degrees Celsius is these bacteria's niche. Now you might be asking, ma'am, what do you mean by niche? Niche is that particular area in an organism's habitat where the organism is adapted very well. Example I'll tell you. So your habitat is your house, okay, but in that particular house you love to stay in one particular room, isn't it? Do you love to stay in each and every room? No, there will be a particular room, a particular corner in the room, right, where you, if you sit down to study in that particular room, that particular corner, then your brain also starts working really well. You can concentrate on your studies. So that is what, that is niche, but very fully adapted to that situation, to that area. Habitat is a home, this area is a home where you stay, but in that habitat you will have a particular area where you are very suitably adapted. Maybe it might happen your parents may say go and study in the drawing room, but you may go and sit there, but you won't feel so comfortable sitting there and studying, isn't it? You will have a specific room of yours, or even in one bed also if you study, so a specific corner of the bed you would love to study, right? So that is niche. Okay, so even this one, this bacteria, if you see, it's niche, like it's very suitably adapted at what temperature? At 20 degree Celsius. Now what will happen? As usual, it will divide, it will have its own babies, isn't it? It will have its own babies. Very rough diagram. Okay, it will have its own babies, and eventually again this one will give rise to two, and will give rise to two babies. Okay, very rough diagram, just for you all to explain. Now what will happen during this? So what is happening? So DNA is getting copied, right? So when DNA is getting copied here, what will happen is that some errors may happen, and you can take like this. Now let me change the color of the ink. This particular bacteria, right, this particular bacteria has some sort of a variation. Now this progeny, this child has some sort of a variation. And what sort of a variation? So all these, the other parts, see, this one, this one, this one, this, these bacterias, they can strive at 20 degrees Celsius. But this one, the one who had a variation, this has become a bacteria who can survive at maybe 30 degrees Celsius. Are you getting my point? A variation has happened, and some errors in the DNA copy has made it such a bacteria who is capable of surviving at 30 degree. And for this bacteria to survive at 30 degree, they only need 30 degree. They can't survive properly at 20 degrees Celsius. Like, we can't survive in a very, very extremely cold temperature, isn't it? We need a certain temperature for our body, for ourselves to survive. Similar is the case. Now what will happen? Now obviously the niche is the same, the environment is the same, but due to variation, a different different bacteria has formed. So this one, so this is an individual, this is an individual, this is an individual, this is an individual, right? This is an individual, this is this. So all these four are individuals. So at the individual level, what will happen? This may die. Again, let me change the ink. Individual level, this may die or slow its growth, isn't it? Right? So if the temperature is 20 degrees Celsius, so during this temperature, this particular bacteria may die or may slow its growth. But the other individuals, what will happen? They will keep on striving. So what can we see? That at the individual level, variation can be bad. See, variation can be bad or variation can be good. They will keep on thriving. These others will keep on thriving at the individual level. But this one at the individual level may die or may stop its growth. Now, how can variation be very good at the species level? Suppose, see, we also, the earth was the ice age, then the, I think, stone age, and all these things, history, all these things, has happened to this earth. So we have also evolved, right? Variation has happened to us and we have evolved and we are surviving at a completely different temperature. This temperature was not present during the ice age, isn't it? So this is all due to variation. So the thing is here, what will happen at the species level? So this might happen that the temperature changes. Maybe after, let me change the ink again. So the temperature may change after 20 years. Climate change may happen. After 20 years, climate changes. And the temperature comes up to be at 30 degree Celsius. Then what will happen? See, the others will die. But this one, you see, this one who may have died or may have slowed its growth will then flourish. And this is what? This is actually this one's child. But this has undergone variation, isn't it? This one is this original bacteria's child, but with some variation. So when after 20 years, when the temperature may become 30 degrees Celsius, then these organisms will keep on reproducing and thriving in the world. That means what? The species level, it's good. It has thrived. It has not died. The species is not dead. Though a variation in species will be there, but the thing is, not entirely, this bacteria has not got wiped out from the world. Are you getting my point? Yes. If not, Please rewatch this video. I have made it in a very simple way. So at the individual level, once again, variation means the error in the DNA copying leads to variation in the organism. So this can be at the individual level or the species level. At the individual level, variation can be good or variation can be bad, and the species level, variation is always good. How variation is good or bad in individual? So this is one bacteria whose niche, who's better adaptable at 20 degrees Celsius. This will keep on dividing and producing its own baby. Then out of this baby, one bacteria will be there who has undergone some changes in its DNA, and this has led to some variation. Then as the other variation, and this has become such kind of a bacteria who is capable of surviving at 30 degrees Celsius. At 20 degrees Celsius, this bacteria can't survive very well. Then what will happen? So this is one individual, this is one individual, this is one individual, this is one individual, isn't it? So this one who has undergone a change, this one particular, see, let me change the ink. This one who has particularly done the change, so this may die or may stop its growth for some time, but the others will keep on individual, they'll keep on growing. Then after 20 years, if the temperature changes, there is a climate change and the temperature changes from 20 degree to 30 degrees Celsius, then this one whose growth was stagnant for the last 20 years, this will revive back again and will take on the species and keep on flourishing. A change in the variety from the original organism will be there, but what will happen is that, but still something of this originality will be there, some part will be there, so the species won't get wiped out. Because of the variation that has happened, it will keep on flourishing. So that was it, the importance of variation. That's from your chapter number 8. I hope you all have understood. So please rewatch this video once again. Thank you. Bye. Take care.